like we always do it this time. Cookie cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, cookie crack from behind, and I opened up your blinds, rise and shine.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go, my first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Dream, a special individual, taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. Even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Mavericks leading by 8.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Oh, that's good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow him down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Pass to Freak. From past the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Parsons outside. McGee a screen to the wing right side. Jumper off the screen. Barea, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Out left to the wing. Dishes it to Knight. Lets it go from deep. Parsons with the rebound. Dallas leading by 10. Felton kicks to Parsons. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They double him with Freak. Parsons passes to McGee. Clock at 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Free. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Suns making a change here.
What are we in?
And the second free throw, good. And there you have it, folks. The very first NBA bucket from Freak.
You know, maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mavericks ahead, up by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
On the floor. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Chandler Parsons. JaVale McGee is out there with Powell. Then there's Darren Williams. Then it's Felton in at the shooting guard.
2 minutes.
Pass to McGee. Three-pointer. Williams can't get it to go. Suns trail by 9. And here is Knight. He's got 6. A nice shot by Tucker.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Parsons outside to the middle. Here's Powell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
To the inside. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Freak. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside Knight. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Drops in the layup for two. Williams has got 14 points for the game. Now here's Freak. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Mavericks lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. On offense, we haven't had the balance we need between the perimeter and the low post. Too much of our scoring is coming from outside. Let's fix that in the second half and work the ball inside more. We also played first-rate team basketball offensively. Great job consistently finding the open man and turning some good passes into easy baskets. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. We can get back into this game in a heartbeat. It's only going to take a minute to get on a run and chop that lead down. But I don't want us to wait around. Let's do it fast.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Well, Williams has been great. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Darren Williams.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.